This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Wack 100 stays on, people stay posting him. They're obsessed with him on Clubhouse and reposting his stuff on YouTube, okay? Now, in this clip, he's mad at Gille and Wallo when at one point he said he was okay with them doing the interview with Jay Prince, and that's what they do. They're journalists, right? That's why I hate doing interviews with people, because people think you guys are friends all of a sudden and you can't entertain someone else having a problem with you. That was what sucked with doing the come up and everything else, because if someone dissed somebody else but you worked with that other artist, like, yo, how could you do that? Well, we're not. This is called the entertainment business. This is called the industry, and you would entertain somebody else doing something bad to me. That we're not brothers. We're not best friends. It's all a facade. And when someone tries to guilt you into doing that, they're just trying to protect themselves, and they would not do the same for you. But they would guilt you into not having someone slander them because it protects their brand. Wack 100 listened to the interview. Jay Prince made his points, and, who cares? Who cares what these guys are talking about? Larry Hoover's never getting out of jail. The only thing that's going to happen with the Larry Hoover thing, they raised a bunch of money for the Drake and Kanye thing. They got to keep that thing going, right? But, they'll probably get him back. See, Larry Hoover's like locked away. So they'll probably reduce him into not a maximum security prison, maybe a prison where he can see and touch his family more. They're not letting him out. It's just not happening. But they will probably reduce a lot of things where he can, contact his family more and everything. They're treating him like, he's El Chapo or something, running some type of huge criminal organization when he's not. Okay, not anymore, at least. Then Wack 100 disses Future out of nowhere, like his music's. He just disses people for fun because he knows it's a soundbite. He knows it'll get in the algorithm. It's fine, but he's playing that game. He's not a gangster anymore. He's, something else. Then he's like, I'm gonna see Gille and Wallo, and something's gonna happen. And like, come on, man, nothing's gonna happen. You guys are gonna shake it out. You guys are gonna hug it out, man. Nothing's happening. Then we got Lori Harvey. She scrubs Michael B. Jordan from her Instagram. I mean, come on, man. The guy just wanted to marry you and take care of you, and you're scrubbing him? See, this is why when people show you who they are, and, I was thinking maybe she was just young, dated Diddy's son, then dated Diddy, then dated Future. She's only 25, right? Michael B. Jordan's 35. This is why I have the rule. When you hit in your 30s, don't date girls that are under 28 if you want to be something serious. Now, if you want to just have a good night, go ahead, date a girl that's 25, right? But when you hit your 30s, you shouldn't be dating girls that are under 28. I would even say 30, because they're not serious. Think about when you were 28. You're not trying to settle down. Some people are, but most people aren't, okay? It doesn't really happen until you get into 30 and up, okay? It's not Michael B. Jordan's fault. And she was playing the role of they're together, A lot of women say they want to be in a relationship and they don't, though. Even women in their 30s, okay? There's too many options out here. It's too easy to say, I don't like the way this went tonight. I'm going to go entertain something else. And when men do it too. I'm not trying to just criticize women. They just move on too easily, and this is why you have less relationships working out and marriages. People feel like they have too many options instead of working things out, learning somebody, and doing it the hard way. I try to do it the hard way. I'm a loyal person. I don't just dismiss people unless it's a huge red flag in the beginning, But you got to work things out. You got to give people a chance, I don't dismiss people right away. Sometimes people try to engineer their relationship a certain way, too, and you got to kind of be patient through that. Juelz Santana talks about his lean addiction back in the day. So he admits that he was addicted to it, and he couldn't stop it because he would have gotten sick. I did witness witness it taking over his life, okay? He said it would give him a vibe in studio making music, but, you know, when you're doing it all the time, you're always in a state of mind where you're not making the best decisions. He chose Skull Gang over his own career. Okay? I mean, let's just be honest. Super talented person like Juelz Santana. This is a person that I don't think would have gotten on in rap if it wasn't for Cameron, because he's the type of guy, there's nothing wrong with this. Do not take this the wrong way. He's just, there's certain types of people that need guidance. They need to, I wouldn't say work for somebody, but Cameron kind of engineered Juelz and fine-tuned his own personality and aura. Juelz has an aura, a star aura about him. Juelz has a his own personality that's unique. Cameron knew how to take that and guide him in the right direction. Once Juelz lost that guidance from Cameron, he was lost in the sauce. Jim Jones isn't going to really guide anybody. He's kind of like his own guy. Jim Jones operates well as Jim Jones. Jim Jones is Jim Jones. Always has been. He's always been Cameron's backup and done a really great job of that, and then also made his own career. He realized one day that, hey, I got to brand myself, and he did. Okay? Juelz has been lost in the sauce. Right now he has the baby brand he's going out with the green. Salute to him. I hope he actually does drop new music. He said the past 2 years it was hard to like get in the zone because of he was still on papers, right? Which understandable. I just want to see what he does now. Okay? I'm not dissing him, and the lean did take his life over, and I'm glad he's off of it. I don't care what he says. It did hurt him a lot. Okay? I remember seeing him on it, and his teeth suffered from it. His preaching to people to not do it. Your health suffers. Relationships suffers from addiction. So I hope a lot of people listen to that about him. And I wish he kind of went in detail more about it and talked about his teeth and everything that happened. You know, it rotted his teeth out. It's not a good thing, man. You know, because think about it. You're drinking with soda. You're not brushing your teeth because you're nodding out. It's not good. It decays your teeth. It's not just the lean itself. It's the soda and not brushing your teeth. I'm not saying he was dirty. Think about it. You drink lean, you go to sleep. You know, it's not good to not brush your teeth before you go to sleep, right? You know, it's like so. And yeah, you know, he permanently looks different. You know, because he lost his teeth at like 37. He lost his teeth, or maybe 36, 35, something like that. You know. But anyways, I'm glad he's back making moves. Nobody wants to see Juelz ever fall off. Okay, he's a legacy act at this point, and I hope that he comes out with some hit records, because the next 4 years or 5 years, he should go the hardest he's ever gone in his whole life. Seriously, with music, you got about 4 or 5 years, man. Trim up a little more, go hard. You're a brand, you know, and really, I want him to feel like he got something out of this, because really, he was on top of the world in 2006. Dropped his second album. 2008, I was trying to help him get his own, you know, like he was fine, meaning like, you know, he was still maintaining, you know, but that was a moment to grab for himself, and I really wanted him to put out all his old records with videos. Then you bring in Skull Gang. You bring in Johnny Depp and all, Rabbi and all them. Rabbi was nice. I don't know about the rest of the Skull Gang. I mean, you know, Uncasa had his thing. There was another guy there, too, that was good. Not all of them were the best, though. There was like 3 of them that were really good. Uncasa, Rabbi, and there was one other guy. But they were good support for the time. Like, you didn't have to push them. You got to kind of let them push themselves, you know? Juelz needed to keep his brand alive, and he didn't. And I was so disappointed, because I'm such a big fan of his talent. You know, I think he's very talented, and it was exciting to work with him until the antics came in. You know, he did a lot of antics with me, and I had to fall back. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, there's always a respect there, man. Always. That's about it. Appreciate you guys. And I feel like Juelz could get a lot of records from people if he just asked him. Future. He got one from Lil Durk. I don't know if that's more his. I think I'd see him more with Amigos or something like that. I think he would bop well with them. Gucci Man. Go back to Gucci Man, get son, you know? Lloyd Banks. Work with Lloyd Banks. I don't care what happened with Slow Bucks. Dude, worry about yourself, man. Don't worry about how other people feel. It's JordanTower with JT News. Smash that like button, and I'll check you guys in the next one.